Whoa, dude! Bro, I don't even have my clothes on yet. I'm not even ready to film. Chill. Hang on. Alright. That's a lot better. Let's go. Today's gonna be what I eat in a day on my cut. Alright, this is meal 1 pre-cooked. We got 3 eggs and a cup of egg whites. See what I'm saying though? Like, are you serious? I went to the store and it goes normal bananas. Are we dead ass normal? The size of my head. This is ridiculous. There's no personality here. So half a banana for me, personally, and that's plenty. If you want more than that, you're just doing a little too much, and I don't like you. Meal 1 comes down to this. We have a cup of egg whites, 3 eggs, half a banana. But to add some flavor to this meal, we can put some hot sauce down. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'll show you which kind's the best. Boom. So if you're someone that doesn't like eggs, doesn't like any of this stuff, this is what you can do for you. This is what we'll do. Boom. Cover in Valentina. Eat your banana afterwards. Call it a day. That's meal 1. See you in the car for the gym. Yeah, because they're probably not going to be able to hear jack shit. So, get a little cheers going on. Let's fucking get it. More awesome. That was our shoulder and arm day, and unfortunately, I was a little idiot and forgot this little red cord. It connects from the receiver to the wireless mics. So that entire time that I was trying to film in the car and all that, we had no audio. And if y'all have any song recommendations that are similar to what I just played, put a fella on. So let me know in the comments if y'all have a good song recommendations, because I need some new songs for the playlist. Crush meal 1, hit a lift. It's currently time for a young protein shake, post-meal shake. It's pretty bland, plain. It's the GNC brand protein, Wheybolic. 2 scoops of that is 40 grams of protein, and it comes out to about 200 calories. I'm going to mix it with water to reduce the amount of calories that we got going on here. And that's less cardio I have to do for the entire week. So I would roughly aim for about 20 minutes a day, but lately I've been doing more because I've been trying to cut down. Because like over the winter I got a little bit fluffy. Not like super fat, but I probably approached like, I'd say 15 to 16% body fat. And I like being lean. I'm sure everyone likes being lean, but I like being a little bit more cut up, a little more, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I like to look like not peeled. I'd say probably like 10% is what I think looks good. And it's a little more sustainable than being leaner than that. So, crush the protein shake. After that, probably edit the video and throw that together. Currently, we're going on meal number 3. So we had breakfast, post-workout meal, lunch. I can put the recipe in here, but it's Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco, potatoes, carrots, onions, and that's essentially it. Throw this sucker right in the microwave, and then get on with meal number 3. All right, while I'm waiting for that to warm up, how have y'all been? Because I know it's been a hot minute since I posted some videos, and I've talked about this a lot during this one, but I want to know what you guys want to see from the channel. If you're interested in just the skateboarding stuff, that's cool. I can just do more of that. Yeah, there's still a lot of snow out there, but there is an indoor skate park. We can go to that. Or honestly, whatever you want to see, if you got some recommendations, let me know. This winter, I didn't bulk up too heavy. I did main gaining, like Greg Doucette says. That is the minute timer. Now we're here with a little bit of a cut going on, so I can get peeled for the summer. Then y'all can lock in too. This type of stuff tastes pretty good. Helps you get lean. That's a win-win in my book. So I'm going to list the macros and my entire meal plan in the description so y'all can actually see it. So after looking at the calories per this beef and potato meal, I'm just going to call it that. Now, give it a grain of salt here because I use ChatGPT to analyze the entire thing for me because I want to be efficient here. Not like I'm lazy or anything. So, one serving of this is a quarter of the batch that I made. All right. So, it's about 345 calories with 22 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, and 14 grams of fat, according to ChatGPT. So, hit or miss, but roughly that's about what it is. Honestly, that's a little bit light. I probably have about a serving and a half of that, so you can do the math there. But after that, I just wait until meal 4. But I really do enjoy this meal. I made this with, honestly, my girlfriend found this. She found this meal for me. But I added carrots in myself because on my dad's request. But it's pretty good. It's essentially just like a beef stew without the broth. But to make it, if you want, I can link the recipe. It's exceptionally good, super low calories, high in protein. It's basically just like I said earlier, it's just beef and potatoes with some seasoning and some onions. That's really all it is, and it's super good. All the sauces are low calories. There's a little bit of oil in there, so you know. But if you get a pretty lean beef, you should be straight and strain them. Obviously, if you're cooking, I'd hope you understand to strain the ground beef, because if you don't, you're a little bit lost, my friend. Honestly, I used to have a difficult time talking to a camera because I was like, okay, well, now I look kind of insane because I'm just talking to something that's not here. But now it's not even like I'm talking to a camera. I'm like talking to you guys. So that's pretty sweet. I kind of fuck with that. Moving forward, the cut's going pretty well. Losing weight's pretty easy, dude. So is gaining weight. If you don't understand the concept of losing and gaining weight, and you're like, oh, well, you know, diets don't work for me. I've dieted before, and it just doesn't work. I've not lost the weight. You gotta just be honest with yourself, man. Are you really in the deficit that you think you are? And if you don't understand how to lose weight and you think, I just gotta eat healthy food or like lower carbs or whatever, I'm gonna put it in very, very simple terms. We're gonna disregard the concept of gaining and losing muscle, all right? So right now, all you gotta do is find your maintenance calories. Once you know your maintenance calories, if you wanna lose or gain weight, to lose weight, you be in a slight calorie deficit. Probably around the times of like maybe losing half a pound to a pound a week. If you do 2 pounds or more than 2 pounds, you're most likely going to lose muscle. And that's, I'm assuming, crash dieting. Now, if you're gonna wanna go in gain weight, and you'll be in the exact opposite of that. So you'll be in a slight caloric surplus. I was under the impression that that was common knowledge. It's the same for everybody. If you're a certain amount of weight and you wanna go down, get in a deficit. If you're not losing weight, you're just simply not in a deficit. All right? Simple terms, everyone good? All right. Now, if you're trying to build muscle while losing weight, yes, it is possible. It's exceptionally slow. I'm assuming it if you're all natural. In the same context, you want to be in a deficit, but hit 1 gram of protein per pound you weigh. And that will allow you to build muscle. Now, this is all taking in the account that I'm assuming if you're watching this, you go to the gym and work out. So you have to be working out. So to build muscle and lose weight, all at the same time here, let's wrap this whole thought together. You got to be in a calorie deficit, 1 gram of protein per pound you weigh, while working out. That will give you muscles while losing body fat. That's the key to losing weight, guys. Now, some people will go into and resort to like using diuretics or like GLPs to lose weight because they can't like just not eat. That's why you make a meal plan. Because if you make a meal plan, you guaranteed to hit your calories that you need to use to lose weight. So how do you fail if you have it all planned out? You don't. I know people aren't perfect. I'm not perfect. I know last night that I mostly wouldn't admit this a while ago, but I know that last night I had a shit ton of popcorn with some butter on it because I wanted it. But I also know that I will wake up the next day and do a little bit more cardio than I did yesterday to account for those calories. Now, is that nitpicking? Yes, probably. And will one day kill you? No. But I really want to achieve a certain physique by the time summer hits, and doing this will allow that to happen. So I will be doing it. And you better too. At least work out. If you're not working out, but get that shit in check. It's new year, new you. Kind of. We're like 2 weeks late, but fuck it. You can still lock in. That really doesn't matter. One thing I also want to add, if you're scared of working out and like going to the gym, please don't be. Because like when I first started, before I went to the gym, I was terrified that I would go into the gym and everyone would be like, oh my God, look at this fat piece of shit. He's afraid to, why is he here? Why is he here? Everyone's here that they're all like, oh, jacked and stuff. And this guy's just like, what? He's like, this kid? Because when I started working out initially, I was really pretty young. I didn't do it properly, but I had to teach myself. Because like, how it went is my dad started working out when he was younger. He was in really good shape. Then he stopped for a while because he had to work multiple jobs. And then I got a little bit older to the point where I was like, damn, I'm like kind of fat now. Maybe I should get my ass up and start doing something. So I started working out by myself. I watched these videos called P90X. I don't remember. I think the dude's last name is Horton. Tony Horton, maybe? Tim Horton? I don't know. But he was the dude, the instructor for the P90X videos. And I was like, holy shit. This is what I got to do. And I hated it. Every single day I hated it. Oh my God. I remember being so pissed off because I couldn't do a single sit-up without putting my legs under the couch, and the amount of anger that just boiled up in me because I would do a crunch, and I could feel my stomach just like fold onto itself, and I was like, oh my God. And it just pissed me off so much that it made me do it more and more and more. And I hated it, and I hated it, and I hated it, but that I swear that helped, because I've never, even now, I don't have that same fire and drive that I did initially, because I was so pissed off, because I was so fat and just like, I was disgusted with myself. But, oh man. If you can get yourself to do something that you know you don't like, you will go places. And I don't know what your goals are, what your aspirations are, but if you're able to do that, there's nothing you can't succeed in, because you're already doing shit you hate. So imagine doing something you like. Like, dude, wow. Major tangent, by the way. But what I'm trying to say, at least what I was starting off by saying, is that my dad started working out when he was younger. He stopped. I started working out, so I had to teach myself how to work out. I started off by doing P90X. Then I eventually got a Planet Fitness membership. And then after the Planet Fitness membership, there's this gym that opened up known as Vasa, which is where I record mostly. But there's like this little bit of time to where I didn't have the Planet Fitness membership yet. It was like right here, and right here was the P90X. And in between, I was like making up my own workouts that I would see on like Instagram. This is probably like 2020, right when the peak of the pandemic hit, and everyone was like freaking out. And I was just like obsessed with trying to get in shape because I was sick of being fat, sick of being lazy. I was sick of all of it. Also, that is about the same time I started skateboarding, which helped me lose weight because I was constantly doing cardio. The sketchy thing is, because I did so much cardio and I didn't understand how to diet or whatever, I would eat next to nothing, and I was like, holy shit, I'm losing weight. And that is horrible, because now you're going into crash dieting, which made me super skinny. I'll show you a clip of me. God, this is going to be embarrassing. I'll show you a clip of me skateboarding a long time ago in the garage. I was overweight, and then I became underweight because of skateboarding and crash dieting. And then I started figuring out how to work out as I progressed by myself. And that was crazy, because I was like, dude, I'm now progressing in the gym because of what I taught myself. And I am so happy about this. I got my dad back into working out. He's lost a ton of weight, and I am very proud of that. Which is, it's so good to see, because I remember when he was working out a lot, and then I didn't really notice him putting on weight because I was also putting on weight. Like, we were kind of like increasing weight together, which is not good, in a bad way. And then he started locking in once he saw me going, and I was running around the block. I was going to Planet Fitness by myself, which I didn't have a car because I was not able to drive. I was too young. So I would run to Planet Fitness or skateboard there, and then I would run back. And that was like a couple miles there and back every single day just to be able to work out. This wasn't even when I was super skinny, but I think this is just a dolphin flip. Yeah, I was low-key locked in. I guess I can show you this. If I find the other one, I'll put it in as B-roll. I messed that up. I bailed like a bitch. But that would have been so sick. I'm going on a massive tangent right now. I'm going to like wrap this back up. Anyway, that's the meal. Get your ass in the gym. It's the new year, new you. Lock in, twin. If you're struggling with a diet, I'm going to link this for you. I'm going to make a video on how to make this. It'll be a cooking video. But This shit is good. I should stop swearing. I've been getting demonetized a lot, which is crazy. Anyway. Food. Cook it. Let's go. Workout. I want to see you lose weight. Let's lose weight together. Come here, come here, come here. Let's lose weight together. All right? I'm cutting. If you're a little overweight and you want to see some abs by summer, get on a slight little deficit with me and let's start going. Let's lock in. Vaughn. I wanted to say shout out to Edvin Cobra Vega, because that, to be honest, man, you were the reason I went back and posted a video. I had a lot that I was working on for skateboarding content, but I wanted to get something out there because I didn't realize that people actually cared that much just to see videos. So I appreciate you a lot. It really did. It really got me going. I'll lock back in for you. I'll start posting other videos besides just skateboarding content. I can do more workout videos, more vlog style videos. But anyway, camera's about to die on me. I just wanted to shout you out because you're the Porky Pig in it. You're the reason I posted this video, just so you know. All right, talk to y'all later.